22nd after the market close, and we are looking at a chart of SPX intraday. As you can see from the get-go, the market dropped and it did not recover very well. It just hit a low point of 1388, and it made a high here on 1414 sometime back. So we're down here to 14.2. This is only for 5 days, but if you can go back here, this is only hold on a second, this is only intraday here. We are looking at, let's look at 30-minute chart here, and this was the high. Yeah, it was a high that was set here since Friday, and we have dropped here to 1338. The market is pulling back a little bit. This is just a regression channel. These are days, and there's nothing more to this chart. We have this DMI, which is the trending, and it does not apply when we're looking at these the intraday type charts, relative strength, all that. And so here we are looking at the daily chart, and let's take a look at it. This is what is happening. We hit 1414 and then dropped to 1392, and the market is just pulling back a little, which is very helpful to do that. It needs to do that, come down here a little bit, and the RSI, it has to work off. It is 58 now. It was at very high reading, and the DMI is there. This is the trendiness of this market, this red line. You can see how strong that is. It has been trending, so it is going to turn a little bit here, and it will give opportunity for other buyers to come in. This is a very healthy thing to happen here. Let's take a look at RUT. That also dropped here today. This is the regression channel. This is the high of the regression. This is the low of the regression. This is almost 100 channel, 100%, one standard, two standard deviations up and down. Okay, so now RUT is in this sideways action here that we see. It went up here but dropped again down here to 1830 level, but that has not violated this lower level of this channel. And the stochastic is the RSI relative strength, relative it's not RSI, this is relative volatility index, which is I'm using, not RSI, is now at 55. That is similar to the relative RSI by Wilder. So this gives you the overbought and oversold conditions here. It's a better indication of the volatility, and it helps a lot of things in the run. Let's take a look at some of the stocks here. We're gonna go start looking at Google, which is the first stock that comes to mind. This stock was chosen because it's not very high on the regression channel. It's still making its way up, and it has a very good trend here that is going higher. You can see relative volatility on this is 73, and the trending is here 14 points. I have got another stock here, which is PCLN. You can take a look at it here, and PCLN is hitting the highs. It highs above here at 1713, and it's hitting that regression channel here. And look at it here, how strong this thing is in terms of strength, in terms of trending. The relative volatility index is now, it's about 79 on it. It's very high. It's overbought here actually. And CMG, which is another stock here at 418, is also hitting that regression channel. That's why we haven't taken much of these positions, because they are at the high end of their regression channels, and anything could reverse, and then they can come down here very hard. On the other end, we are looking at Apple, which is another stock, which is a leading stock, and that thing has hit above that regression channel at 609, and is extremely. But today Apple sold off a little bit. It came down to 599. It's trying to work its way down. Looks like the relative volatility index is going to come down here a little bit. If it goes into the middle of this, which is the red line is the oversold, and the red line is undersold, overbought and oversold. These are the lines that it needs to be 70 and 30. It can be adjusted, but that's where it is right now, sitting at 71. So these stocks are very much in a thing. That on the other hand, Lululemon had earnings here today, and it hit a high here, 76. It's still very bullish. Also, the other ones that we are looking at it here is